Hey guys, welcome to another harmonic analysis video. Today we're taking a look at the song A Little Piece of Heaven by Avenged Sevenfold. Now Avenged Sevenfold is a band I've never really gave much time to for whatever reason. They're kind of on the newer side and I'm more of the old school. But this is actually a viewer request. So at Planes with Hotess, thank you for the idea and I hope that I picked a good tune. It looks very interesting, harmonically speaking, some odd times and some very interesting chord choices. Let's give it a little context here with some audio. Got a very Dream Theater-esque kind of thing going on a little bit. Alright, so the last little chunk there in 6/4, verse number 1, we're dealing with the key of D minor for this one. We've got the chords D minor as the one chord. We have an A major / C sharp in the bass. That's the 5 chord coming from the harmonic minor version of D minor. Then we have an F minor, which this is the first chord that doesn't fit into the key of D minor because the chord known as F in key of D minor is F major. So we've changed the major tonality to the minor to give it a slightly darker, more ominous vibe. So it's a minor 3 chord in the key of D minor when it would normally be a major 3 chord. The next chord is an A flat minor, and so what's really cool about this is the distance between D as the home bass and A flat is a tritone, and it happens to be a minor chord. So essentially we're using the tritone, right? And most metal and rock will infuse the tritone in some way, shape, or form. This happens to be in the form of the A flat minor chord, giving it that tritonic relationship. That progression will continue for a little bit, and let me see if I can find the next section here for you. All right, there's another section here. I'm not going to play the audio for this, but it's in D minor. We have a D minor as the 1 chord, followed by a D minor / F, so that's the D minor with the 3rd of the chord in the bass, followed by an F minor. So home bass D minor, and then we do the D minor chord again, but we put the F in the bass, and that makes the transition to the F minor that much smoother because that F is already in the bass. And then after the F minor, they throw in an F diminished 7 chord, which also starts on F, but then just adds more tension to the mix. So I always thought that was a really cool section. From there, we have another section that goes D minor as the 1, D minor major 7 / C sharp in the bass. Very interesting chord. This has a very interesting vibe as far as the song goes. So the D minor major 7 is just kind of an extension. It doesn't belong to the key of D minor, but the fact that it's rooted in D minor with that raised 7th degree making it a major 7 just adds tension and a bit of awesome to the situation. Then we have an F minor 6 chord, which is also not part of the key. But that's what we've been doing so far is making chords that would normally be major, making them minor for a slightly more ominous vibe. I want to take a look at the chorus here. Let me just play a little bit of the chorus for you. So here we are, chorus. Alright, so the chorus starts off on a B flat major chord, which is the 6th chord in the key of D minor. It then moves up to the C, which is the 7 chord, and then it drops down to the F major, which is diatonically correct. First time we've seen the actual F major being used, because up to this point it's all been F minor. And then we land back on D minor as the 4th chord in the progression. A little bit later in the chorus, they do throw an A major in, which is the 5 chord, and that's pretty much it. So right there, guys, that was the part I was looking for. This part's really cool. Again, rooted in D minor. We have a long stretch of D minor as the 1. We go up to the 6 in B flat. We go back down to the G minor as the 4. First time we've seen the G minor in this one. And then we go up to the 7. We do a 7 in C, but we do a sus4 to a C major to a sus2. And then, this is the brilliant part. This is what I love about metal. They throw in a C sharp diminished 7th chord, which is the bridge chord getting us from the C sus2 to the D minor. I mean, you could literally just do C sus2 to D minor. But if you do C sus2 to C sharp diminished 7 to D minor, it just sounds so much better. It's kind of like the difference between jumping into a bed that's way too high or having a little step stool in between. Do you want that step stool to make it a smoother transition, or do you want to throw yourself at the bed, right? So that C sharp diminished 7th chord, beautifully placed, highlight of the song for me. I think that's going to cover it. Plains with Hotest, thank you for the recommendation. I hope that I picked a good song. I hope you got something from this. If you got any more, leave them in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time.